You the action live from the court with Tim Parrish. We want to take a moment to thank all of our Lumberjack sports sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Now for the countdown to tip-off with Tim Parrish, and go Lumberjacks! Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we get ready for some Lumberjack basketball action. The Lumberjacks hosting the Orofino Maniacs. JV game currently underway. They are at halftime. JV boys lead 23-17 over the Maniacs. Don't forget, you can tune in on our YouTube audio feed as long as that got started properly back at the studio, as well as right here on 1240 KOFE AM. And also, as soon as we get beyond the JV game, we will have our audio going into the NFHS network camera here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. So several different ways to catch the action right here tonight. This is a big game. We'll tell you all about it in our Paul #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. It is also jersey night here at the gymnasium. So if you're coming on out, don't forget to grab your favorite jersey out of the closet, throw it on, and come on out in show of support of the theme night. There's not a lot of people in the stands right now that are just adult fans that have come dressed for the theme, but you can join the rest of the students. I threw on a riding jersey. It's still a jersey, and we're just ready to get things going here. We've got a 23-17 JV ball game going on right now. Like I said, it is halftime, and when we come back, we will start our Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off after a word from our sponsors.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. This is the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off second half of action for the JV game getting ready to get started. JV boys for St. Mary's lead 23-17. This is a very important game for both teams here tonight. I thought that this would be the league championship for both teams, but I don't think it would be. If Orofino varsity beats St. Mary's tonight, I'm pretty sure they would be the league champions. Even if St. Mary's was to go and beat Kellogg next week, both teams would end up at 6-2 at that case. But I think since Orofino would have 2 wins over St. Mary's, I think that would automatically make them the league champions, and the district title would have to go through Orofino. If St. Mary's wins here tonight, they will move to 6-1 in league play, but they will still have to, it'll depend on what they score here tonight, I think, and also if they beat Kellogg next week. So if they win here tonight and beat Kellogg, they would be the league champions. District championship would come through St. Mary's. If St. Mary's was to lose to Kellogg, however the tiebreaker works, I think it's usually off of points, and if the points are close or tied for point differential, then it goes to like a coin flip, I think. Anyways, we'll find that all out. If St. Mary's comes up with a win here tonight and they can win by more than 12, I think it won't matter what happens in Kellogg. I could be wrong, and I will find all that out later on. But in any case, that is the importance of tonight's game. Lumberjacks come into tonight's game. This is the 2A Central Idaho League standings. The Lumberjacks with a 10-6 record overall, 5-1 in league play. St. Mary's beat Priest River 67-60 on the 6th, and they will be at Kendrick tomorrow. St. Mary's is 5th in the Idaho sports rankings, and I heard that they've moved up to 11th in the Max Preps rankings. The biggest thing I've been thinking about is St. Mary's hasn't moved a lot. I thought when they beat Logos, they would have moved up those rankings quite a bit. They didn't. Logos is the 34th ranked team in the state, or 38th at the time. But the ones that are really hurting St. Mary's is league wins. Every team in the league except for St. Mary's has a losing record, so that's not really helping St. Mary's when they beat them in those power rankings. Orofino has a 6-10 overall record, 5-2 in league play. They lost to Logos 49-42 on the 6th. They will be hosting Prairie on the 12th. They are 13th in Idaho sports, 18th in Max Preps. Kellogg is 6-12 on the season, 3-4 in league play. They lost at St. Mary's 60-46 in their last game that they played. It's been quite a while since they've played a game, Kellogg. They will host Wallace tonight, or they'll be at Wallace tonight. They are 18th in the Idaho sports ranking, 21st in Max Preps. Grangeville, 4-11 overall, 3-5 in league play. They beat Prairie 53-48 on the 5th. That was their last game of this regular season. 20th in Idaho sports, 23rd in Max Preps. Priest River, 4-12 on the season, 2-6 in league play. They lost 67-60 here in St. Mary's on the 6th. They host Coeur de Christ Academy tonight. They are 25th in the Idaho sports rankings and 26th in the Max Preps rankings. And that is a look at the standings for Central Idaho League play. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off here on 1240 KOFE.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities, local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments. Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Son Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Son Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler dropped in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goals. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time. Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Paulat's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off as we get ready for the Lumberjacks hosting the Orofino Maniacs. JV game currently underway, 3:30 to go in the third, and the JV boys lead 25-21 in the third period of play. Taking a look at the power rankings and coaches polls, media polls, max preps, all of those items. I do want to say St. Mary's got a little bit of love in the coaches poll this week. They got some votes, did not end up in the top 5, but they did get some votes this week. Idaho Sports power rankings, though. The Idaho Sports rankings, number 1 through 5, Coal Valley and Ambrose, North Fremont, Wendell, and St. Mary's. A little bit of contention there. I seen a St. Mary's fan had posted about both Coal Valley and Ambrose being the top 2 teams in the state right now, and also being basically private schools. And the contention sometimes is that those private schools can semi-recruit. Not really supposed to recruit, but they can bring in certain players, certain students that are good athletes and really help some of their programs. So there's a little bit of contention with that St. Mary's fan and the fact that Coal Valley and Ambrose are playing in 2A, thinking that they maybe should play up at like 3A level at least. Then you've got North Fremont at number 3, Wendell at number 4, St. Mary's at number 5. In the coaches poll, it's Coal Valley and Ambrose 1 and 2, New Plymouth 3, North Fremont 4, and Wendell at number 5. In the media polls, it's Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, North Fremont, and Wendell. And then in the Max Preps rankings, these are the ones that count towards seeding at state. The top 5 is Coal Valley, Ambrose, New Plymouth, Melba, and North Fremont. St. Mary's currently, from what I understand, ranked number 11 in the 2A rankings for Max Preps. It is currently 29-24. Lumberjack JV leads Orofino with 2:04 to go in the third. We'll take a break, come back with more of the Potlatch number 1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff, and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chips, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, when you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes. That'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years' experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Third quarter just came to a close for the JV boys game. And the JV boys currently leading 31-26. A little bit different from the first meeting these two teams had. Orofino jumped out to an 18-2 lead in the first period of play against St. Mary's when we played the JV game up in Orofino. And St. Mary's, they battled back to within 10, but they just didn't have it in them to complete the full comeback, as it was just a tough night. St. Mary's has somewhat controlled this game from the beginning. They had a nice 7, 8, 9-point run in the first 9-1 run in the first quarter here. And it was, I forget, 9, 10, 11 to 6 or something like that at the end of the first. So it was a closer game, but St. Mary's has been doing a good job of maintaining their lead over the Maniacs, even though they keep making some little pushes here in this JV game. So a lot better showing for the JV boys as they just had they kind of struggled that night in Orofino. Anyways, back to the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off, taking a look at the area sports action, starting with the Lakeside Knights. The Lakeside boys sitting with a 12-3 record on the season. They are 3-0 in league play. They lost at Bonners Ferry 72-61 on the 6th, and then they were at Clark Fork last night. They beat them 80-53. The Lakeside girls finished the season 9-9 overall, 3-1 in league play. They beat Wallace on the 7th, 57-45, if I am correct. That made them the district champions, and now the district champion has to go to a play-in game to make state. They've got to play the number 4 seed. I forget out of where. I think it's Valley High School. I'm guessing it's because that league only has 3 teams in it. So they've got to win that league, and then they've got to, or that district tournament, and then they've got to still play a play-in game in order to make it to state. Like I said, they do got to play a 4-seeded team, number 4, fourth place team out of a different district, but that doesn't necessarily mean a guaranteed trip to state. There's always that chance for an upset. But that is what the Lakeside girls have going on for them. And I think tonight, which we'll get to the recap or a little explanation of what's going on in the Central Idaho League girls stuff after a little while. But right now we'll look at the Kootenai Warriors. They are 1-11 on the season. They are 0-2 in league play. They lost to Coeur Christ Academy 60-30, and then they lost to Wallace 70-42 last night. And they will be hosting Highland tonight. That is the 9th, right? Tonight is the 9th, yes. So they will be hosting Highland this evening. That's a look at area sports. We'll take a break and come back with more of the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off here from St. Mary's High School Gymnasium as your Lumberjacks get set to take on the Orofino Maniacs. For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjacks! Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's. Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255. Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Tim Parrish here at Lumberjack Gymnasium with Clark Grogan is here now, and we will have a third, I think, if he wants to pick up the other mic. I didn't realize Clark was going to be here tonight. Clark, you've been pretty busy. I didn't know if you even remembered there was a game this evening.
Oh, I needed a diversion. This was my place tonight, man.
Well, the JV game is getting closer and closer. The Orofino boys JV has cut it to 33 to 30 with plenty of time left to make the comeback. It's 5 minutes to go, and it's been a pretty exciting game, fun game so far. Going to get a nice little jump shot there that won't go in for Grimaldo. Anyways, back to our countdown to tip-off, brought to you by Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union. Taking a look at the girls' update for basketball. We know that the Lumberjack girls season came to an end in Orofino in a play-in game for districts when the Lumberjack girls fell to Orofino. And the only two teams left right now that are battling, actually one team that's looking for a place to state is Kellogg. The Grangeville Bulldogs beat Kellogg in the district tournament in the district championship, 69 to 42 on the 7th, and they are advancing to the state tournament as the #1 seed in the 2A Central Idaho League girls tournament. I did find out that the top 3 teams in the state for girls are all possibly more than likely going to be on the same side of the bracket.
Oh, no.
The Kellogg girls, they beat Priest River 39-31 last night. They are advancing to a play-in game. They will be taking on Ambrose, and I heard that game is actually tonight. So that is a look at the girls 2A district tournament stuff and who's trying to get to the state tournament. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, full barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
And we are back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium as we get set for the Lumberjack boys hosting the Orofino Maniacs. JV game still underway with 2:40 to go. We just had a nice steal from the Lumberjacks and then a foul going the other way. as Orofino JV tried to get the steal back. The score, just 3-point difference, though, 35-32 with JV boys on top for St. Mary's, and 2.5 to go, so still anybody's ball game down there on this floor for this first game. Again, we've got the varsity action coming up next, and we are in our POLAT's #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. We're going to take a quick recap of the Lumberjacks game against the Priest River Spartans. St. Mary's came away with a tight win in that one, 67-60. Shooting percentages, St. Mary's shot lights out from two-point range. So did Priest River, though. St. Mary's was 61% from two-point range, and Priest River was 57%. St. Mary's had a bad night from three-point range, though. They were only 11%, 1 for 9, while Priest River was 24%, 4 of 17. Overall field goal percentage, Lumberjacks just held the edge, 52% to the Spartans' 46%. And free throw shooting, St. Mary's was 56%, 14 of 25, with the Spartans being 42%, 8 of 19. St. Mary's had 29 rebounds, the Spartans with 27. Fouls, St. Mary's had 19, the Spartans with 23. Turnovers, St. Mary's 13, Spartans with 14. Points off turnovers, the Spartans ended up with 10 points off turnovers. Lumberjacks had 11. And points off the bench, 21 for St. Mary's, 14 for the Priest River Spartans. So overall, close battle between those two squads.
You haven't had the close ones with Priest River lately until this year, have you?
Yeah, not really. And we beat them by double digits the first time we met them, but they were kind of a streaky team. Coach Chase says they're a pretty dangerous team, honestly, going down the stretch. So is Orofino. Any of these teams in Central Idaho League play this year, I think, could be pretty dangerous. You don't want to take anybody lightly. You definitely want to have home court advantage. 3 players in double digits, Clark. Wyatt Holmes had 16 points with 6 rebounds. He was 4 for 4 from the free throw line for 100% shooting from there. Year Out had 16 points in the game, 4 steals and 3 assists. Landon Holmes had 13 points. He was 7 of 8 from the free throw line for 88%. Xavier Sloper had 8 points. Seth Swallows had 6. Kian Garcia with 4. Hayden DeFort had 2 points in that matchup with the Spartans. A couple things the coaches talked about afterwards, saying they didn't quite like. There was a little bit of, not really effort, just not getting back on defense fast and getting into your spots. There were still a few. They've been having a few more unforced turnovers and bad pass type situations in the last several games. So that's a couple things I want to see them clean up tonight would be.
Well, a little bird has told me that they've been having some lapses in judgment, too, on some of the decision-making that they make with and without the ball.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful of that, especially as you get to this point in the season.
So if St. Mary's wants to kind of pick things up and start smoothing them out before the end of the season, tonight's the night to get that going.
Yep, it is. So let's see how it goes tonight.
That was a quick recap of the meeting last game between Priest River and St. Mary's. We'll take a break and come back and take a quick look at the Orofino Maniacs. You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gym Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gym Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-48
44.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks & Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks & Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's.
You know what nobody misses? Dial-up internet. The same goes for monthly checking account fees. P1FCU's Ascend Checking is free. Plus, it has all sorts of free benefits, like remote deposit, credit score monitoring, and more. Meanwhile, some people are paying as much as $12 a month for their checking. Some things should just be free. Open your P1FCU Ascend Checking today at p1fcu.org/free. Insured by NCUA.
Kenny, now we are back. Tim Parrish, Clark Grogan here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Is Clark just booted Jackson out of the booth? No.
Oh, come on. I am not the bad guy.
But we'll get Jackson on. He's gonna go do some wrestling tomorrow, apparently, so he won't be, or at least cheer on his teammates. So he won't be here for the Kendrick game tomorrow when we go down to Kendrick, but we'll get him back on hopefully next week sometime or during district tournament. And I've even told him if he can figure out a way to get him down to state if St. Mary's makes it to state. Don't want him, it's not a foregone conclusion that the Lumberjack boys are making it to state. But if we do make it down there, and he can figure out a way down there, we'll figure out things so that he can maybe do the state tournament broadcasts with me.
How many years have I done this with you, Tim? How many? 5, 6, 7? And I don't get to go to state?
Well, I can't help it. You're leaving us.
The 1 year that I got to go, they won state. Shouldn't that say something to you?
JV game is really nip and tuck right now. 29 seconds on the clock, 37-35. JV boys on top. JV boys at the free throw line. Jackson Harold wants to make both of these, obviously, to make it a two-possession game. But if you can force him to at least have to make a three, that is good as well. So
well, you can tell the sound. He made the first one.
He made that first free throw. After this next free throw, we'll try to get back to the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. But I always have a hard time focusing on my pregame when it comes down to a close game at the end of a JV game. I'm wanting to focus on that. Harold makes both of those free throws, so it's a 4-point game with 28 seconds. 28 seconds still a lot of time. As Orofino works some offense, they're going to get a quick three off the mark. St. Mary's with the rebound. They get it ahead to Jamin Harold, and it doesn't look like Orofino's bothering the foul now. They're kind of trying to, but St. Mary's is getting the ball thrown around pretty quickly. And they are going to get a foul late there. Even if the ball's already gone, I think it was still basically a foul on the guy that passed the ball. Looks like that's going to send Cason Sexton to the free throw line. with 7 seconds on the clock. All indications point to the fact I think St. Mary's is going to win this one for the JV game. So I was saying, Clark, I was talking about power rankings and stuff. St. Mary's hasn't moved. Now, I would have thought that we beat the 38th ranked team in the state in Logos a little while back. And I would have thought that one would have moved St. Mary's up quite a bit in the Max Prep rankings, but it didn't really do nothing for us. We're supposedly now at 11th in the Max Preps rankings. And then I got to thinking about our league wins, Clark. Every team in the league, except for St. Mary's, has a losing record. So no matter how tough they seem to be, how good of a team they seem to be that they are, if we beat them and it's a close game, we're not getting any benefit in the Max Prep rankings from it.
Remember, Tim, this is the year we're happy we'll get to state. Let's get our first round.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
And this is their learning year.
But then I was talking about how you've got 2 private schools right now in the top 1 and 2 in 2A with Ambrose and Cole Valley. And there was a St. Mary's fan that was a little bit salty about that, saying that, because there is a little bit of a supposed recruiting that happens sometimes with these private schools.
Tim, the recruiting compared to what it used to be with Genesis Prep is nothing.
Oh, I get you there.
What they're doing is they're recruiting in their area that they're basically located. It's not like they're going 20 to 30 miles out of their way to get this kid or whatever.
They're not recruiting 8-foot guys from overseas.
No, they are not. But and who's to say, like with the exchange program, sometimes we benefit getting a couple kids from Europe to play soccer.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff like this too. But it's not like we're getting these kids here just to play soccer.
No. But I do hear that Cole Valley Christian, and maybe Ambrose both, I don't know. I did hear that Cole Valley is supposedly moving up next year in classification. Technically speaking, everybody's moving up a classification next year as they're changing the classifications. There will be no more 1A D1, 1A D2. It's just going to be 1A, 2A, 3A, all the way up to 6A. So that's going to be interesting to see. There's going to be some changes from teams moving up or down, but we'll see how that all works out next year, of course. Taking a look at the Orofino Maniacs, they are coached by Rocky Barlow. They are 6-10 on the season, 5-2 in league play. They lost to Logos 49-42 a couple of nights ago in Orofino. And I've got some numbers from that game. It was an interesting game. Let me turn this up real quick. We want to welcome up those on the NFHS network camera as we turn that up. Talking about the Orofino Maniacs, they lost to Logos 49-42 in their last game. There were 6 ties and 3 lead changes in that contest. Logos didn't get the first tie until a minute 49. Well, no, they had a tie with a minute 49 to go in the first half, and it was tied at 22. Then they got their first lead just about that same time, 24-22. There's another lead change, another tie or 2 in there, but not a whole lot as Logos was able to kind of stretch it out. Let's see here. I've got all my notes not really jumbled up, but it was interesting because Loudon Cochran for Orofino, he is their star player right now, and he can be hot-headed on occasion. He drew a technical foul in the first period in that game, Clark, and I think it was a travel call that he got called for, a double dribble, and he didn't like it, and he got teed up right in that first quarter, which surprised me. And it's just like, that's probably not something a coach wants to see your player getting teed up early in the game.
And a technical foul does count as a personal foul.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the issue that goes into that as well.
So both teams shot about 29% from the floor in that game. 3-point range, Logos was 24%. Orofino was 11%. Free throw percentage, there wasn't hardly any free throw shot in that game. Logos was 0 for 2, and Orofino was 1 for 2.
That is quite unusual.
There was, at least I think that, Boyd, maybe I wrote something down. No, that's in the first half. Okay. My apologies. That's in the first half. Let me go to the final stats. So it was still close to field goal percentage. 29-27 was the field goal shooting. 3-point percentage. Orofino 9%, Logos at 20%. Free throws, Orofino 63%, 5 for 8, and Logos was 20%, 1 for 5. there was still not a lot of fouls. It was 10-8 with Orofino with 10. Turnovers 15-17. Logos had 17. Rebounds. Logos had 55 rebounds, and Orofino had 41 rebounds. Cochran scored 13 points. He was 1 for 14 from three-point range. He did not have the night like he had against St. Mary's or the night that he had against Kellogg, or I think he even had a solid night against Grangeville when they played them. He scored 23, I think, against St. Mary's.
So he warms up for district games, but nothing much outside of it.
Well, we'll see here tonight. We want him to be as cold as he can be. Runia had 8 points. Bonner was 7. Olive was 6. Snyder was 6. Hudson and Naranjo with 1 apiece in that game that they played in their last action. So that's the Maniacs, and that's also their last game. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll look at the last meeting between St. Mary's and Orofino.
And the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for the home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
The St. Mary's Lumberjack Booster Club is looking for volunteers and active members to participate in the many activities the Booster Club does in support of our Lumberjacks. Lumberjack Booster Club provides much appreciated support to Lumberjack sports programs and is always looking for new active members and new ideas. The Booster Club is currently in need of new officers as well as volunteers to help with the Hall of Fame banquet and auction, spirit building, senior night, and more. Anyone interested can contact Lynn Masterson at 208-568-1802 or just come to a meeting at the fire station.
Looking for future leaders we can believe in? Look no further than the high school student athletes right here in Idaho. High school sports teach young people how to be effective leaders. It includes learning to listen, accepting responsibility, being a good role model, and it's about respect. The result, it transcends sports. It gives us hope for the future. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
And we are back, cutting that break just a little bit short because I wanted to get back into things with the Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip-off. Still got a few things to go through as well as some district tournament schedules and some other schedules coming up. So we wanted to get through this. Lumberjacks, when they played at Orofino, it was an 81-69 loss for the Lumberjacks. High-scoring affair. St. Mary's, both teams shot very well from two-point range, Clark. It was 54% for Orofino. St. Mary's was 50%. Three-point range, St. Mary's finished at 30%, Orofino at 44%. Overall field goal percentage was 43% for the Lumberjacks, 48% for Orofino. Orofino did get the better of St. Mary's at the free throw line, 11 of 14, 79%. St. Mary's 6 of 11 for 55%. St. Mary's won the rebound battle, 36-30. There was 16 offensive rebounds and 20 defensive for the Lumberjacks, 10 offensive and 20 defensive for Orofino. St. Mary's also had 22 second chance points, St. Mary's had 22 second chance points in that game. Orofino had just 13 second chance points. Go ahead.
Sounds like it was evenly matched for the most part. The shooting percentage, the 3-point, that's quite a differential between 30-something and 40-something.
Yeah.
And, that's one more point.
That's kind of how that game came down to, is just a little bit of the differences. It was just the differences in the shooting percentages, because Orofino was +5 from the free throw line in points, +4 from points off turnovers, and then their 13 second chance points. St. Mary's 22 second chance points basically negated the benefits of their turnover points and free throw points. I really broke that one down to see where, because it was about that even. 17 turnovers for St. Mary's, 16 for Orofino. The Lumberjacks had 14 points off turnovers. Orofino had 18. Also, the bench points, Orofino was 15, St. Mary's with 8 in that contest.
I'm curious, when was the last time Orofino had beaten St. Mary's?
They've never beat St. Mary's under Coach Chase.
Is that right? So that tells you something right there.
St. Mary's was 21-0.
Still, we are a relatively young team, and I give you that. And so there's still some learning that goes along during the season. Hopefully, that loss teaches them something about what they want to do next time.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Okay. In that game, we'll start with Orofino first. Their leading scorer was Loudon Cochran. He put up 27 points. Schneider had 17 points, and Naranjo had 14. That's Quentin Naranjo. Hudson had 8, 7 by Runia, and 4 for 8 in Olive. 6 guys scoring for the Maniacs. And again, if you look at St. Mary's scoring, you would think, first off, if you looked at St. Mary's side of the stats and you see how well they shot from everywhere, basically, except for the free throw line, you'd say, how did they lose this game? If you look at the points amongst the players, you go, how did they lose this game? But Yearout finished that game with 19 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals. Sloper finished that game with 15 points. He took 2 charges in that game. Swallows had 13 points. Wyatt Holmes had 9 points, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. Landon Holmes had 4 points. Gustav had 4 points. Jack Barta had 3 with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And Hayden DeFort had 2 points in that game. So if you'd only looked at one side of the stats, you're sitting there thinking, how did St. Mary's lose a game like that one? Well, Orofino just edged St. Mary's in some of those categories.
And their one young man that scored, what did you say, 24?
27. So that makes quite a bit of difference in one game. That's a look at the last time these two teams met. We will take a quick break and come back with a look at the district tournament schedule.
Are you ready to turn your dream space into a reality? Look no further than Construction Solutions, your trusted partner in residential and commercial construction. From concept to completion, we've got you covered. At Construction Solutions, we specialize in site development with top-notch excavation services, ensuring a solid foundation for your project. Our experienced team is dedicated to delivering quality craftsmanship and exceeding your expectations. Opportunity awaits with Construction Solutions. Whether it's your dream home or a thriving business space, we're here to make it happen. Call us now at 208-582-3305 and let's build your future together. Construction Solutions, where excellence meets opportunity. Visit our website at constructionbylozano.com. That's constructionbylozano.com.
Archie's IGA is not only a proud supporter of Lumberjack sports, but a proud supporter of the St. Mary's community and shopping locally. When you shop local, you help businesses support other local businesses, as well as helping your local businesses to provide jobs. Did you know that local business taxes help maintain communities and counties by fixing roads and maintaining recreational facilities? Local business owners invest in the community and have a vested interest in the future of our community. So won't you help Archie's IGA by supporting your local businesses and shop locally? Oh yeah, and let's not forget those Lumberjacks.
Tim Parrish, Clark Grogan here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. Potlatch #1 Federal Credit Union countdown to tip off. 7 minutes until our national anthem and starting lineups. Take a look at the district tournament and how it is lined out. The number 4 and 5 teams right now would play on the 19th of February. The 4 and 5 team right now is Priest River and Grangeville. Not used to saying Grangeville down there in the bottom of the league for Central Idaho League, but they are right now, and I don't think that will change because there's not that many games left for anybody. Grangeville's already played their last game, and Priest River has just a couple left, and it's not going to change league standings. So I think those are basically your 4 and 5 teams, and they will play in Grangeville on the 19th. The winner from that game will advance to game 2, which would be against the number 1 seed at district. The loser of that game is out of the tournament. So that number 1 seed could be St. Mary's, could be Priest River. I don't think there's any, or could be Orofino. I don't think there's any way it goes to anybody else. It's either going to be one of these 2 teams here tonight that is the league champions and gets to host and be that number 1 seed. So they would, whoever the number 1 seed is, would play either Grangeville or Priest River on February the 20th. They don't have the times on them yet. And then the 2 and 3 seeded team, which would be Kellogg and either St. Mary's or Orofino, would also play on the 20th. The winners from those games go into the district championship game. The winner from that goes on to state. The loser would play in game 6, and they'd play the loser of those other 2 games.
Now, number 1 will host any game that they have.
Exactly.
And will number 2 host a game of their own as well?
Number 2 would host, they would host their first game as well. High seed host. And so the loser of those games, or losers go down to another game that's on the 22nd of February. They would play for a chance to be the second place team out of the district and go to a play-in game, which would be the 1-2B out of District 1 and 2, or the C and against the 3 seed out of, or the C seed, the 3 seed out of District 3.
Okay, are you trying to confuse me with the 3?
I'm trying to confuse everybody, apparently.
Well, you just work on that, okay? We'll put a chart up on Facebook.
Yeah. Well, as the tournament starts going, we'll have it more well figured out. But anyways, so the first district tournament game is on the 19th, and then the next ones are on the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd, and then the play-in game is on the 24th. So that's probably clear as mud for everybody. We're good with doing that, so it's all right.
And any questions, please call Tim at Copy Radio.
Upcoming schedule the rest of this week, Saturday, tomorrow, cheerleaders, District 1-2 district tournament at Lewiston High School. And Saturday, wrestling, JV boys at the Lake City JV tournament at Lake City High School. And, of course, the Lumberjacks on the road to Kendrick. We'll be going down to Kendrick as well, hoping to get that game on the air. It's tough to get internet and stuff down there, so I might just be watching. Who knows? But Idaho Sports will be there as well doing video broadcasts, so that's going to be fun. Get to meet Ryan Skaggs of the Idaho Sports over there. They were talking in their North Idaho Prepcast, they were talking about how St. Mary's is starting to kind of come along and show a little bit of something this year, and that, you know, he was talking about how they returned only 2 guys that really played last year, and they were both into the bench guys, which they weren't totally right, because Wyatt wasn't necessarily an into the bench guy. Seth, I don't know if he was into the bench guy either, but maybe middle of the bench guy. And Wyatt was a little bit further up that bench, but they were still guys that, you know, they're the only 2 guys that came back. Hey, we're here this year. So, and they've been having a good season. Wyatt Holmes, right now, Clark, he leads the team in rebounds. He has 122 rebounds on the season. He's just being edged in points for leading points by, guess who?
Mr. Yearout.
Mr. Yearout. So Wyatt has 177 on the season, and JJ is 180 on the season.
I hope they don't make it into a competition to where it might actually cost the team. But I'm going to the basket.
JJ leads the team in steals and deflections. He has 26 deflections, 47 steals, and 68 of his points have come off of turnovers.
JJ's got such quick hands. And I think he guards really well when the player has the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know about his off ball defense yet, but definitely on the ball, he's very good.
So next Tuesday, the boys will be at Kellogg, 5:30 and 7 o'clock. Wrestling girls districts for wrestling is next Thursday at Timberlake High School. C-team, and then it's C-team for basketball boys hosting Timberlake on the 15th. It is also senior night. So districts for wrestling isn't next week either. I thought it might be. Also coming up tomorrow, for those of you interested, over at the Eagles Lodge, they're having a Mardi Gras celebration. It's going to be on the 10th, 5:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. at the St. Mary's Eagles Airy. They're going to have a silent auction, half and half drawing, and Crown Royal raffle. Come join them for a Mardi Gras celebration. They'll have dinner and a dance with DJ Bailey. They ask that you please RSVP. Might be a little bit early or late for that. 20 for singles, 30 for doubles.
Sounds like fun.
Gonna go?
No, sorry.
So I'm gonna try to keep my stats mostly on here tonight.
This is my one night to be here, away from packing, away from looking at my house, and just being able to do this and have some fun with the St. Mary's group tonight.
So I'm going to be using my tablet for all my stats tonight, Clark, so I might need some extra help with some spotting.
I'll do my best.
Get your spectacles, and we're going to take a break as we have the national anthem.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is a proud Lumberjack supporter because they're her hometown team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau insurance. They have a complete line of insurance products, including auto, home, commercial, and life. Plus, they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown team. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's.
Tax time is here again. I know. It's not your favorite. But at 8 on our block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Tired of wasting your money on credit card processing fees? Call Flat Creek Payments. We will help you reduce or eliminate your credit card processing fees. Take a moment to review those fees you paid last month. You know, the ones that slipped through the cracks. Now imagine having all that money back in your pocket. Sounds awesome, right? Let Flat Creek Payments make that dream a reality. Call Flat Creek Payments today, 208-695-1056. That's 208-695-1056. Flat Creek Payments.
And we are back as we get ready for the starting lineup. Real quick, some of my keys for tonight's game. First and foremost, unforced turnovers are going to need to be kept to a minimum by the Lumberjacks. The next thing they need to do is they're going to have to not let Loudon Cochran get going tonight and keep Orofino hopefully cold from beyond the arc. If they can get going from outside, they're going to be dangerous. Starting lineups for the Maniacs. It'll be the number 0 of Nick Bonner. The number 3 of Hudson Schneider. The 22, I think, yes, the 22 of Loudon Cochran. The 33 of Aiden Olive. And I think it was Barlow, they said. Nope, the number 21 of Jake Runia. Now the starters for your Lumberjacks, it'll be the 6'6" senior post, Wyatt Holmes. Be the 5'6" sophomore guard, number 3, Jack Barda. 6' sophomore guard, number 4, J.J. Yearout. The 6' sophomore guard, number 32, Xavier Sloper. And the 6'1" senior guard, number 44, Seth Swallow. The Maniacs, coached by Barlow, Coach Barlow. I want to make sure I did.
Did they change coaches?
It's Coach Barlow, and the Lumberjacks are coached by Brian Chase. I want to make sure I get the first name right. I think it's Rocky Barlow.
You're sure now?
Midcourt, Lumberjacks in their white and green, Orofino in blue and white. St. Mary's is going to be going left to right on your dial, and it'll be Wyatt Holmes, the number 0 in the midcourt circle, going up against the number 33 of Aiden Olive. The ref steps in, midcourt circle, ball is up, controlled by Orofino. Cochran to Schneider. He's going to trigger a quick 3. It won't fall. Rebound goes to the Maniacs, Cochran, and he's going to put it up and good on the second chance opportunity. 2-0. It's the Maniacs leading. Barda has it. Right side of the floor for St. Mary's. Guarded by Runia. Works his way to the wing. Now to the top of the key, hands it off to Sloper. Zone defense by the Maniacs, or is it a man?
Looking like a man right now to me.
Swallows has it. Back over to Barta. 10 on the shot clock. Ball poked away.
Man.
Gonna get it Linda Sloper.
Got 4 seconds on the
Sloper's
shot
got
clock.
the clock going down. Sloper counts the bucket and the foul. Sloper, nice little head fake to get the Maniacs up off the floor. And that was the man you want to foul early on.
So the basket's good, and they'll shoot one here.
That foul goes against Cochran. Free throw shooting for Sloper, 66% on the season. Free throw up and good. St. Mary's takes the lead 3-2. Orofino gets it across the timeline. Cochran drives from the left side. Little pull-up jumper. Shot rims out. Rebound goes to Holmes. St. Mary's the other way. And Wyatt, a bad pass there down the floor.
That's your unforced error you don't want to see.
And that's, exactly the bad pass down the floor that shouldn't happen. Orofino brings it across. Gets it to Bonner. Bonner to Runia. Left side or right side to Schneider. Schneider pulls up for the three. That's going to be off the mark. Rebound to Olive.
And he had that rejected by Holmes.
Olive's putback was missed.
It wasn't missed, it was blocked.
Yeah. Blocked by that. And St. Mary's, who made the bucket the other way, Clark?
I didn't catch it, I'm sorry.
I'm going to get a steal
by Barda. Oh, and another unforced. Tim, that's not what you want to see.
Doing these stats like this might not work out very well for me.
I'll keep a better eye for you, Tim.
I gave that bucket to Holmes. I'm not sure if that's who it was, but coming back the other way is Orofino. 5-2, Lumberjacks lead into Cochran. Cochran, right side of the floor, guarded by Swallows. Looking to Runia. Runia swings it to the far side. Three-pointer by Bonner. That is in and out. Rebound goes to Olive. And they find Runia for three. And he makes it. 5-5, tie ball game. Gonna have the ball in the hands of Barta. Barta working right side. Top of the key now, all the way to the free throw line, picks up his dribble, goes over to Sloper. Sloper has it now on the right wing, backs it out to Holmes. Holmes directing traffic. Holmes, high entry pass into Sloper. It's up and good.
Assist Holmes. Barta steal.
Barta with another steal. Barta with the shot, it won't fall.
He should have taken it back out and set up on that.
Rebound to Orofino. Maniacs bring it the other way. Runia going to be left wide open at the three-point line. I think it was three.
Yep, they gave him three.
And he got lost there somehow. Let him get wide open. 8-7, lead for the Maniacs. Holmes trying to back his way in against Olive. Going to get it back out to Yearout. Yearout's three off the mark. Rebound to Runia. Maniacs bring it the other way. 7-8, Lumberjacks trail. Runia working on Sloper. They kick it out to the corner to Bonner. Bonner up into the paint. Kicks the ball back out to the top. Schneider. Schneider working against Barta. Going to get another three on the way. That one is no good by Bonner. Offensive rebound.
That is their third offensive rebound I know of.
Offensive rebound was Schneider, and Schneider puts it up and good. Orofino's going to deflect that ball out.
This is a very quick pace, Tim, at this moment. I don't know who that will favor as we go along with this.
Landon Holmes checks in. Jack Barta comes out. 10-7, St. Mary's trails. J.J. Yearout to trigger it in. High entry pass getting it into Sloper, and it's up and good.
Sloper's off to a good start tonight.
The assist to Yearout. 10-9. Going to get an open look again for Bonner from the corner. That one comes up short. Rebound goes to Sloper. Ahead to Holmes. Holmes working right side. It's Landon. Looks into his brother. Goes up strong. Puts it up and good. no assist there as there's a basketball move made in for Wyatt. They're going to get the ball back out to Rooney as Orofino comes back trying to attack. St. Mary's needed that rebound, couldn't get it. Three-pointer on the way by Schneider. It's up and good.
So far, this is benefiting Orofino with the fast pace.
13-11, St. Mary's trails. Year out, takes it, left side, going to drive, going to get an offensive foul call there.
I think that's going to be on Holmes on the screen.
Going to call it an illegal screen there. Wyatt's going to come out. Checking in is Hayden DeFort for the Lumberjacks. 13-11, St. Mary's trails by 2. 3:33 to go, first period. Lumberjacks Maniacs here in St. Mary's. Orofino has the ball, far side. Bonner, right side of the floor. Gets it to Cochran. Cochran's three won't go.
Offensive rebound, Tim.
Ball is on the ground, all kinds of contact, and we're going to get a whistle. The foul goes against Orofino. Foul goes against Olive. Second team foul on the Maniacs.
Oh, come on.
St. Mary's with the ball up top. Working it to the left side. That's Landon Holmes. Going to look to drive. Going to get blocked from behind, but fouled. That'll be Rooney's foul.
Way to take it to the basket. They're looking inside a lot for their offense this game, and that's a good sign.
Landon Holmes was 7 of 8 from the free throw line against Priest River. Chance to tie it here with 2 makes. Makes the first one. Silas Naranjo checks in, or no, Quentin Naranjo checks in for the Maniacs. Landon a chance to tie it here. Free throw on the way. That one is not going to be any good.
Rebound, Year Out.
Year Out gets the rebound.
Nice little 10-footer.
From Year Out, huh?
Yep.
Year Out gives St. Mary's the 14-13 lead.
He almost stole that ball on the inbound.
Orofino quickly the other way. They have it to the corner. Going to get a shot up from Cochran. It's no good. Rebound to Sloper. I didn't see who came out for Naranjo as he came into the game.
21 went out.
St. Mary's gets the ball down underneath to DeFort.
Oh, nice. That was well played.
DeFort's little jumper won't go in. We're going to get a whistle and a foul, I believe, against St. Mary's. Hayden DeFort with the foul. 2:30 to go, first period. Landon Holmes coming over, has a necklace he's got to get off of him. I don't know if that's required or if he just wants to get it off so it doesn't get broke. I'm pretty sure it's required. I don't think you're supposed to wear any kind of jewelry in high school.
Usually in high school sports, no, unless it's a medical.
Orofino with the ball. It's in the hands of Schneider. Schneider to Bonner. Going to get a little push there by St. Mary's as Landon Holmes will draw that foul. .2:17 to go in the first. 3 fouls apiece for both teams. Cochran's going to come out. He doesn't come out very often. Runia checks in for him. Orofino to inbound from baseline, into the corner to Naranjo. Ball is into the backcourt, and that's going to be a turnover on the
backcourt violation over and back.
Yep. Going to get it.
Holmes comes back in for Sloper. They need to continue to go inside to the basket like they're doing right now. It's been very effective.
Lumberjacks get the pass into Wyatt. Wyatt up top with the ball. He's going to work to the left side. Now to DeFort up top. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt looking inside the Year Out. Year Out. Little pump fake. Goes up. Puts it up and good.
Nice job. Again, just getting everything little bunny shots and making them. That's great.
16-13, Lumberjacks lead. Going to get a nice little pass down inside to Olive. He puts it up and good.
Well, defender lost him on that one.
16-15, St. Mary's lead. Minute 41 to go, first period. Wyatt has the ball. Gets it over to Gustav, who checked in. I don't know who he came in for. I think Swallows is out.
Gustav's been in for a couple minutes now, so yeah.
Back up to Wyatt. Wyatt works, thought about passing it to Gustav, but he moved. Going to get it to Holmes.
Got to travel.
Landon tries to drive the lane. He's going to get called for a travel.
It's another unforced. Tim, I'd like to know how many offensive rebounds Orofino has this quarter already. It's just, I know it's about 4 or 5 at least.
I'll try to take a look at the between quarters. I think I might have missed a couple. I was trying to get myself situated with doing both stats on this. Got Schneider down into Olive. Nice little give and go look to Olive, and it's up and good. Schneider with the assist. Maniacs retake the lead 17-16. Barta working against Naranjo. Picks up his dribble across the timeline. Gets it to Landon. Landon Holmes on the right wing. Just under a minute to go, first period. Over to Barta. Barta still working left side. Down to the corner to Gustav. Gustav looking like he wanted to go to Holmes, but decides not to. Now back to Barta. Barta still working that left side. He looks into Wyatt. Wyatt's going to spin around. Shot it up. No good. DeFort had a rebound. The putback was no good as it was partially blocked. And Orofino pulls down the offensive board, comes back. That shot is blocked by Wyatt Holmes. Missed by Orofino. I think that was Olive with the miss. Landon Holmes rebound. 16 seconds on the clock. St. Mary's playing for the last shot. Both sides wanting fouls called, and neither side getting one. Barta is going to try to penetrate. He gets fouled. That foul goes against, we're going to call it a hand check or a block.
It was a hand check, so it's going out of bounds underneath the basket.
It was Naranjo with the foul.
Barta was going to throw it in.
Into Holmes. Holmes strong up to the bucket. Shot won't go for him. Gets his own rebound. Putback is good. St. Mary's will take the lead into the first period, 18-17. But this game has been everything we thought so far. Lumberjacks with the 1-point lead will be back.
Any adventure, any task, anytime. There's a Yamaha utility ATV for any ride and any rider. See the full lineup at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle. Adventure seekers can start with the trail-tested capability and comfort of the Yamaha Grizzly lineup. For the ultimate in mid-size ATV performance, check out the Yamaha Kodiak 450. And for those who mix work and pleasure, the Yamaha Kodiak 700 line devours chores and leaves room for adventure. Find your utility ATV at St. Mary's Dawn Cycle or YamahaMotorsports.com. ATVs are recommended for use only by riders aged 16 years and older. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. For safety and training information, see your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887.
And we are back. Got to see who's coming in off the second half. It looks like it might be Swallows going to be back out there.
I bet it'll be your starting 5.
It does appear to be. And with Orofino.
St. Mary should be getting the ball to start the quarter.
St. Mary's will start with the first possession of the second period of play. 18-17, Lumberjacks lead. Barta with the ball up top. Swings it to Year Out, left side. Year Out, back to Barta. Now to Sloper. Sloper on the right side. Back to Barta. Barta thinking about going inside, doesn't. Goes back over to
Year Out.
Year Out. Year Out 3 is off the mark. Rebound, I believe it was Olive. Doesn't really matter. I'm not as worried about the individual rebounds for Orofino on my stats program. Rooney has it up top for the Maniacs. He's on the right side. He's going to try to spin into the paint. Gets it up to Bonner. Bonner drives. Shot is off the mark. Going to get the rebound to the Lumberjacks. Wyatt Holmes. Sloper takes it across for St. Mary's. He has it up top. Rooney coming out. Are they in a man defense? I don't know.
Still were. At least it looked like. I'll check it again in a moment.
Sloper's going to get fouled by Rooney as he goes up for the bucket. Shooting foul will send Sloper to the charity stripe. Rooney turned and looked like he didn't think there was a foul to be called there, but
no one ever thinks they got
well,
fouled.
that's true. Well, sometimes. On occasion, they'll see a guy, yep, that was on me.
It was the obvious one. You know, everybody in the building knows it.
Sloper makes the first free throw, gives St. Mary's a 2-point lead.
That's his second foul, so he's going out. And number 3, I think, came in for Orofino on that.
Yeah, Schneider came in for Runia. Second free throw for Sloper on the way. 3-point lead for the Lumberjacks, 20-17. Orofino bringing it down. That's in the hands of Schneider. The wing to Bonner, left side. Bonner working, gonna look to get it to Naranjo, right back to Schneider. Or to Bonner, gonna get a 3-pointer on the way, off the mark. Offensive rebound though. Olive with the offensive board. Naranjo with a 3 from the corner. It won't go. Gonna get a rebound. Actually, I think it was Sloper, I'll give it to, because he tipped it over to Holmes.
You're out with a 3 and an assist to Sloper.
23-17, Jacks up by 6 now. Orofino working left side, or right side. Cochran with the ball. Down in the corner, right side of the floor. Hands off to Naranjo. Naranjo loses the ball. And they say,
year out split.
I'm going to call a deflection there for year out. Hudson checks in. I think it was Bonner that went out for Orofino. Hudson drives left side, picks up his dribble, guarded by Swallows. Back to the top they go. That's into the hands of Schneider. Now to Naranjo. Naranjo calling for a screen. St. Mary's doing a good job of switching off of that. Going to get a double dribble by Naranjo.
That is a good defense by Barda. Great defense on that play.
St. Mary's will inbound.
Help out. Well, gotta shoot time.
Call it a forced turnover by Barda. So many different stats available in this silly thing.
Keep it simple, Tim.
Oh, I try to. It's amazing how much more difficult it is to track individual stats for the other team. Going to get a little short jumper from Swallows. It won't go in.
Long on that one. Oh, Holmes with a steal.
Orofino had the turnover. Holmes had a shot. It was no good. Orofino with the rebound. Orofino back the other way. Going to get a 3 on the way from Schneider. Shot is no good.
He's really working the official right now.
Holmes with the rebound. Foul on Orofino.
Now he's working another one instead. he thought Holmes got fouled, which he did, but that's no official says it happened that way.
Second foul on Olive. Get it into Sloper. Sloper has a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. Orofino backs out of that pressure. Sloper works it to the left wing, hands it off to Barda. 23-17, Lumberjacks up by 6. Barda all the way to the left corner, almost to the corner. Cross-court pass to Holmes, now to the corner to Sloper. 3 on the way, good! Xavier Sloper for the 3 with the assist from year out.
Great ball movement on that, Tim. Great ball movement.
26-17, 9-point lead for the Lumberjacks.
Orofino's not taking care of the ball as well.
I think they're getting a little frustrated. Shot on the way, no good. Oh, it falls through.
We called that the old Boston bounce.
Yeah. Long down court pass. Underneath the Sloper. It's up and good.
They are definitely finding the open man.
Timeout taken by the Maniacs, and the Lumberjacks are excited. St. Mary's leads by 7, 28-19. It's a 30.
That's 9, Tim, just in case you want to do your math again.
What did I say?
7.
I don't know. I looked at it real quick for some reason. 7 plus 2, folks.
There you go. Tim, I don't know what you're going to do without me. We're going to have to make sure that Mr. Mantel can give you the math.
We'll have to get an abacus or whatever they have.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
28-19, St. Mary's with the lead. Been a nice little, 9-10 point run, 10-2 or something like that.
In this quarter that they really clamped down on the defense, and Orofino is not taking care of the ball, and they're getting frustrated now.
Swallows comes out. Landon Holmes checks in for St. Mary's. Orofino made a substitution too. I'm not sure. I don't see Aiden Olive in there now. Maniacs with the ball up top. Schneider looking for room against Sloper. Then a drive short corner left side. Back to the top to Bonner. Bonner tries to penetrate. Kicks it out to Naranjo right side. Naranjo looking. Going to get a charge underneath. The foul's going to go against Cochran.
Cochran's getting a little frustrated right now, too. He's going to take himself out of this game in the sense of how he's playing.
And get Sloper taking the charge. Sloper's done really well at taking charges this season. Year out double team down the right side of the floor. Skips it into Wyatt. Wyatt goes up. I think that ball was partially blocked. Rebound to Orofino. Cochran down inside. Cochran's going to call for a travel before the bucket. St. Mary's facing some pressure in the backcourt. Gets it to Year out across the midcourt circle. Working right side now to Barta. Barta looking into Holmes. Holmes backs up, backs Bonner in and puts the shot up and good. 30-19, 11-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Bonner drives the free throw line, kicks it to Cochran. Cochran, little side step, short on the three. Going to get an offensive rebound, I believe, to Orofino. And a foul on St. Mary's. That will be Wyatt Holmes.
He doesn't agree, as always. No, I mean, in the sense of how we always are. We don't foul.
So many different types of fouls in here. Hand checking and player control.
Just a foul, Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Just a foul.
Bonner's first free throw is short.
I'm sensing a little frustration.
Sloper out. Holmes or Swallows in.
The look on the face of missing that free throw has got made Bonner very upset.
Second free throw, no good. Wyatt Holmes with the rebound. Holmes to Year out across the timeline. Cochran on him. That ball gets deflected. Going to get a foul, and I'm going to be curious to see who that goes against. That'll go against Naranjo. So Cochran, he was having a fit thinking it was against him. He wasn't directing it towards anybody, but he was not happy. And it wouldn't have been a good one if it was. It would have been his third. Out to Barta. Barta for three on the way off the back of the iron. It won't fall. Rebound goes to the Maniacs. Orofino quickly in, trying to drive and trying to take a charge. He does again. Sloper, who was into the game, I didn't even get him checked in.
Landon came up a little wobbly on that.
Or Wyatt did?
I mean, Wyatt, yeah. He says he's okay. He was grabbing his calf for just a second there, it looked like. Maybe his ankle.
So there's a foul against Bonner. Grimaldo's not in. Sloper took a charge. Now, going to get Year out for a drive. Year out shot won't go. Rebound to Orofino. Steal by Holmes.
Oh, and he'll give away by Year out.
Going to get a shot up and no good by the Maniacs. Rebound to White.
And Gustav with the ball now.
Gustav to Swallow. Swallow three on the way. Back iron won't fall through. Olive with the rebound. Foul against St. Mary's. Now maybe I can get my bench straightened out.
No, they're about to make some more changes, it looks like. Nope.
Wyatt Holmes picks up a foul there. Well, I think
2-2 just came in.
Wyatt went out, right?
Yep.
We got Garcia,
Gustav, Year out.
Shot up, no good by Runia, who's in for Orofino. St. Mary's, I think it was Year out with the rebound. Lumberjacks with the ball. Year out up top. Year out, guarded by Runia. That's where it really gets difficult on the stats program, trying to keep track of both teams, is getting both team substitutions in there. DeFort back to Garcia. Garcia is going to be something special, just a freshman. He's not playing a lot of varsity, but you can see it in his JV action. Swallow's going to drive in, but he's going to get fouled.
On the floor.
Doesn't matter. It's the 5th foul, it looks like, on Orofino.
Oh, yeah. They'll be doing 2 shots. They don't do 1-on-1, right?
No, 2 shots. Use this time to maybe get my lineup right for Orofino.
Good luck.
First free throw is up.
Oh, rolled around and out. Just when you get someone you thought,
yeah.
22's in for 21.
I got that one as they're getting him in there. First free throw was no good by Seth. Second free throw is good. And Seth will come out. Yearout will check back in. Oh, no, not Grimaldo. Or Sloper will check in. 1:55 to go. 31-19. Lumberjacks lead first half of action. And it's been a while since Orofino's put a bucket in. Schneider drives in, dishes off to Olive. Shaw won't go.
No, he took a bunch of steps is what he did.
Olive had his rebound. And, who was, I think that was DeFort that stole it away from him.
Yeah.
DeFort has it in the corner, right side. Now to Yearout. Yearout has the ball on the wing, 17 seconds on the shot clock. Garcia, they're all directing the traffic underneath to Gustav. Gustav's shot won't fall.
Oh!
What do we have there? Who had the offensive board for St. Mary's?
Gustav.
Nobody?
And then there's a foul on number 20, on 22. DeFort, right?
Yeah, DeFort. DeFort will come out. Jack Barta checks in.
That's DeFort's second.
Thought it was his third, but that's okay.
Hey, don't argue with the scoreboard.
Nope. 31-19. Lumberjacks lead, minute 8 to go. Olive got behind the defender that time, and an easy bucket for the Maniacs. Makes it a 10-point game. Garcia has the ball poked away for a minute, able to get it, gets it to Barta. Barta back over to Garcia. Now to Gustav, 52 seconds on the clock. Now to Yearout. Yearout's going to take that three.
Short.
Yearout got his rebound, though. Yearout's going to dish it out to Kean. Kean to, I think that was to Gustav, but Barta gets it. Coach Chase looking for a timeout here with 32 seconds on the clock. 31-21, St. Mary's leads by 10.
That's a 30-second timeout. That's a good timeout to protect the ball on that one.
Yeah, definitely, because they were starting to get a trap down in that side of that corner of the court.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 10-point lead, getting ready to go into the half, 31-21. Lumberjacks lead. Orofino has 5 fouls. St. Mary's with 3. St. Mary's with 20 seconds on the shot clock. I would think that Coach wants them to run as much time off the shot clock as they can before a shot here.
I don't know. You might want to try a 2-for-1 where you get the ball back with the last few seconds in the quarter. Perhaps.
Into Sloper into the backcourt. Sloper brings it across on the right side. Now works towards the left side of the floor. He's guarded by Bonner. Gets the screen, brings it to the right, going to drive, gets a little bit of a lane, shot is blocked. That was Cochran with the big block, and the Orofino Maniacs with the rebound. Naranjo with the missed shot. Rebound to, I think it was to Sloper. The 3-pointer on the way by Yearout is short. Orofino with the rebound, but they can't do nothing with it. So that's how we go into the half. 10-point lead for the Lumberjacks, 31-21 over the Maniacs here in St. Mary's. We'll take a break, come back with a look at your halftime statistics.
Hughes Ace Hardware wants to invite you to come in and take a look. Hughes isn't just about hardware. Whether you need dish soap and sponges to clean up after your husband's guys' night or storage solutions for your wife's shopping addiction, you can find it at Hughes. Come see the difference. Everything you need, from a blow dryer to replace the one your toddler drops in the toilet to a bathroom scale to help your hubby stay on his fitness goal. Hughes Ace Hardware is the place to get the products you need and the help you want all the time, every time.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to safety. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the hot deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to safety.
Jack Fuel Trucking knows that there are few things as important as wise use of our natural resources. And by utilizing the chips in the manufacturing of lumber, that is exactly what is accomplished. If you look beyond the wood chip, you see an entire community of schools, churches, and businesses, and most importantly, people. Jack Fuel Trucking believes in the responsible harvesting of our natural resources. After all, if you take a close look, those aren't just chips. They're an entire community. Jack Fuel Trucking.
Do you need help finding that perfect gift? Looking for that personalized touch? Come to Jack's Pharmacy in St. Mary's and let us fill your balloons. Not only does Jack's carry all of your gift and party supplies, but we're here to serve you with all your personal care items. Come in and let our personal care experts help you find just what you need from our wide selection. If we don't have it, we can get it. Plan your party at Jack's Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, where you'll receive personalized service and attention.
Fall is here and winter is coming. It's time to break out the sled or snow bike and make sure they are ready to rip the fresh pow. 208 Power Sports is ready to make sure your machine is ready to go this winter. 208 Power Sports specializes in all things off-road. So if you need to get your side-by-side ready to plow or get that snow bike put together and ready for those bluebird days on the mountain, let 208 Power Sports do the work for you. 208 Power Sports, located at 110 Homer Drive in St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-568-2023. That's 208 Power Sports.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action? Heck, yes, that'd be awesome. Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active? Definitely. Want to give back to the student athletes in your community? Obviously, yes. Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Idaho, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Bennewash, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Tim Parrish back here at Lumberjack Gymnasium. It is halftime. Your Lumberjack boys lead the Maniacs 31-21 at halftime. And it's been a fun game. High pace, lots of energy. It's been an overall fun game so far. And Lumberjacks, with that 10-point lead, that makes it a little bit more fun. But this game far from over. Taking a look at the shooting percentages, Orofino, St. Mary's, both in the 40s at the halftime from two-point range. St. Mary's at 48%, Orofino at 43%. Three-point shooting, St. Mary's 25%, Orofino 21%. Overall field goal percentage, St. Mary's at 41%, and the Maniacs at 32%. St. Mary's is 5 of 7 from the free throw line for 71%, Orofino 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. And let's see, moving on down the line here, rebounds. Let's start with turnovers. No, let's start with rebounds. So St. Mary's has 16 rebounds in the first half. Orofino with 18. Both teams have 11 defensive rebounds. St. Mary's has 5 offensive. Orofino with 7 offensive rebounds. Assists, 5 for St. Mary's, 4 for Orofino. St. Mary's has just 2 turnovers in the first half, 7 turnovers for the Maniacs. 2 points off turnovers for Orofino, 4 points off turnovers for the Lumberjacks. That number might be a little bit off. I think St. Mary's might have had one or another turnover in there, but maybe not. I know we talked about unforced turnovers, and I know St. Mary's had at least 2 of those. That might be a little bit off. Again, I'm trying to do both team stats on my tablet, and that turns into quite the chore sometimes. We have 5 steals for the Lumberjacks to no steals for Orofino so far. Both teams have 2 blocked shots. Taking a look at some individual stats. First for Orofino, leading scoring 2 guys with 6 points. It's Olive and Runia. They have 6 points apiece. 5 points for Schneider. I have 2 points unassigned, apparently, because I must have missed a bucket, who made a bucket for Orofino at some point. And 2 points for Cochran. So St. Mary's been able to keep Cochran quiet so far. He's one of the guys you definitely don't want to see get going because he's dangerous. Xavier Sloper leads the team for the Lumberjacks with 14 points. 8 points for Wyatt Holmes, 7 points for J.J. Yearout, and then 1 point for Landon Holmes and 1 point for Seth Swallow. So St. Mary's needs to get a little bit more scoring out of their guys as well, as they've got Fort Garcia, Gustav, and Holmes, the Fort Garcia and Gustav have all played in there, and they haven't scored, but need to see a little bit more out of the bench players. I don't know if St. Mary's has any points off the bench right now. 1 point maybe. Let me take a look here. Oh, that's really going to be interesting. So I have 1 point off the bench for St. Mary's, no points off the bench for Orofino, which I think that is actually accurate. Let me look again at Orofino's points. That looks about right. So that's the scoring stuff right now. Rebounds, who's leading for St. Mary's? Wyatt Holmes, of course, has 6. Xavier Sloper has 4. Aiden Olive has 5 rebounds for the Maniacs. 4 of those are offensive rebounds. So that is, look at that. Let's look at the fouls real quick. St. Mary's has 3 guys with 2 fouls. Aiden DeFort, Landon Holmes, and Wyatt Holmes. Orofino has Cochran with 2, Naranjo with 2, Olive with 2, and I have Runia with 3, if that is accurate. That's a look at the halftime numbers. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the second half.
For all of your area high school sports schedules, updates, and recaps, including Lakeside, Kootenai, and of course, St. Mary's High School, pick up your copy of the St. Mary's Gazette Record every Wednesday. Not only will they have game recaps and highlights for area high school sports action, but local news and information. St. Mary's Gazette Record, pick up a copy today.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With 6 professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
When you need that morning pick-me-up before work or school, there's one place that comes to mind. It's a place that loves our community, the St. Mary's Lumberjacks, and all the local businesses and people in our village. Shift and Grind in St. Mary's is all about the community. Whether it's helping raise money for the Booster Club or for a family in need, the Shift and Grind family are always ready to help. So be sure to stop by Shift and Grind for your caffeinated needs. Located at 132 First Street in St. Mary's, Shift and Grind says, go Lumberjacks! Cold weather is coming, and 10th Street Lumber has what you need. From super premium pellets to energy logs and fireplaces, 10th Street Lumber will help you stay warm all winter long. North Idaho energy logs and stove pellets are the best of the best. 100% natural with no chemicals and burn cleaner, hotter, and longer. If you need a new stove, 10th Street Lumber is a proud Kuma stove supplier. Kuma wood stoves are made right here in Idaho and are some of the best on the market. 10th Street Lumber in St. Mary's. Stop by today. Located on 10th and Railroad Avenue in St. Mary's.
And we're back, getting ready to start the second half of action. Clark, they held Cochran to just, I think it was 2 points in the first half.
So they put the clamps down in that second quarter especially. The second chance opportunities dwindled to almost nothing in the second quarter, and St. Mary's took advantage of just going inside the paint and getting a lot of points again. And it's been working so far, and I don't see why you need to make any changes.
St. Mary's leads by 10, 31-21, but that lead is not a lead that's safe by any means with a whole half of game to go. Orofino will start with the first possession of the second half. They will switch sides, so the Maniacs now going left to right on your radio dial. Get it into Naranjo. I didn't realize that Naranjo was going to start the second half.
So Tim, you have to look at the radio dial for it to be left and right, right? If you're looking at the back of the radio, it's different.
Going to get a shot up by Bonner, no good. Offensive board, shot up and in, that time by the number 3 of Schneider. So the Maniacs score first in the second half. Wyatt Holmes brings it down for the Lumberjacks. He gets double teamed at the top, gets out to Year out in the corner, back out to Barta, still working that left side. Barta, guarded by Naranjo, going to get it to Seth. Seth's going to spin around. Shot is going to go up and in. Nice layup by Seth Swallow. Still a 10-point game. 33-23. Lumberjacks lead. Cochran with the ball up top. He's going to try to get, almost a travel there. Instead, they get it down inside to Aiden Olive, and he puts it up and good. Cochran with the assist. That was really close to almost a travel by Cochran right there when he decided to pass that instead.
Yep, and then we almost had a 5-second count on us getting the ball in.
Yeah. Going to have a 3-point shot on the way by Swallows, no good. Offensive rebound to Year out. His first putback was no good.
He got his own rebound and put it back up again.
Yep, and the putback was good on the second try.
He's just padding stats now, Tim.
Get a 3 on the way. No good by Bob Schneider. Gets his own rebound, though. Another shot up, no good. St. Mary's with the rebound. Wyatt Holmes had the board. Barta has it. Right side. Setting up the play. He's going to be fouled. A blocking foul against Naranjo.
He didn't think he fouled him either again. He's got that look every time.
That is his second foul, I believe, for Quentin. Quentin. Going to get the ball into Barta. Barta working on Naranjo. Works it to the left side.
Clock says 3 fouls on him.
Year out. A little pump fake. Deep 3. I didn't think he'd actually shoot that one, but going to have it up top to Barta once again. Now out to Holmes. Now to Year out. Year out in the corner, left side. 17 on the shot clock. Holmes with a Wyatt Holmes with a pump fake and then a drive and a dunk. Coming the other way. Shot up and good by Cochran. Cochran, I think, thought he was fouled on that layup.
Oh, we got a technical.
And Cochran's going to get the technical. Cochran thought he was fouled, didn't get the call, mouthed off a little bit to the ref.
Too much, and he's just not going to put up with it. Good call, good job.
And that'll be the third on Loudon. Third foul. What'd you think on his shot attempt? It went in, right? Didn't he make it?
Yes.
Did you? We're all the way opposite end of the floor, but I mean.
It was just a nice little 5-foot jump shot that he got to put in. And then he thought he got fouled doing it.
Puts Year out to the free throw line. St. Mary's leads by 11 now. I think, no, Cochran's still out there. I didn't remember us. Misses the second free throw.
I thought he went and sat down for a moment. But
oh, he is. Yeah, he's supposed to be out.
He has to stay out until the execution of the technical foul shots.
Landon Hudson checks in. When you get a technical, do you automatically have to be removed off the floor? Kind of like a yellow card?
That's a coach's choice.
Okay. So
most of the time, I would take my kid out if he's being a hothead.
Yeah. Don't want to get, bad pass there by the Lumberjacks. Turnover. Going to get a 3 on the way by Naranjo. It's up and good.
He needed to just go sit down and think about what he just did.
8-point lead for St. Mary's, 38-30. Going to get Sloper trapped. He's looking for an outlet. And a steal by the Maniacs.
They're not protecting the ball very well right now, Tim.
Bad pass by Orofino the other way. And Orofino turns it back over.
I guess he thought his guy was 7 foot.
St. Mary's facing some backcourt pressure from Orofino. Barta with the ball for the Lumberjacks. Looking to get it across the timeline. Does bring it across slowly. Orofino had a lot of guys up there right at the timeline trying to slow down progress. Naranjo working on Barta looking. Oh, nice entry pass. Is it going to fall? No. Sloper or Year Out almost bounced that one in.
Everything was executed well. Just didn't go that time.
Naranjo swings it to the corner. Three-pointer on the way. It's off the mark. Going to get a rebound to Swallows. And we have a whistle and a travel.
He may have dragged his pivot foot. I don't know, Tim.
They get a travel on Swallows. I wasn't looking, so I didn't see it, but
he doesn't look like he's complaining too much as he comes out on that.
Landon Holmes checks in as Swallows comes out. Into the corner for the Maniacs. Three-pointer on the way. That one's good by Schneider.
They've made a couple of adjustments in the third quarter here.
5-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Year Out has the ball, double teamed. Well, they're like that. They seem to be double teaming the ball almost everywhere it goes, is what it looks like. Going to get a nice little run to the lane by Barta. His shot won't go. Rebound to Sloper. His putback was missed. Barta with the rebound. Now to Wyatt. Wyatt Holmes' layup will fall in. Back to a 7-point lead for the Lumberjacks. Under 4 to play in the third. 40-33. Into Bonner. Short corner jumper. Shot is no good. Ball tipped out. Wyatt Holmes, or not Wyatt, it was Bonner with the rebound. The putback is good by him.
They are really getting sloppy with the ball.
Landon Holmes brings it across the timeline. Landon's going to get called for a carry.
Yes, he did. He definitely palmed that ball underneath.
Landon's going to come out. DeFort checks in. Gustav is in as well. I think Year Out came out. Landon Holmes still in, or Wyatt Holmes is still in there.
Yep.
Schneider has the ball, kicks it out to Hudson. Left wing for the Maniacs. Hudson hands it off to Naranjo. Naranjo gets a three off. It's good.
Whoa,
Naranjo.
2-point lead. That's all it is now.
40-38. Orofino making the comeback here. St. Mary's led by 10 at the break. Over to Sloper. Sloper directing traffic on the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Back to Wyatt. Wyatt Holmes up top for the Lumberjacks. Now to Gustav. Back up to Wyatt. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Lumberjacks being slow on the play this time. Slowing things down. Probably a good thing to do. Gonna try to get it in. There's a kick ball by Schneider.
That resets the clock to 20 seconds.
Bonner goes out. Runia checks in for Orofino. St. Mary's trying to get the ball in. Going to go up to Barta. Barta. Surprised he didn't take that three there. Sloper. Oh, Sloper looking to DeFort in the corner, and DeFort wasn't there.
They are not protecting the ball this quarter, Tim.
Sloper thought DeFort was going to be back in that corner. Sloper will come out after the turnover. Year Out checks in. That ball passed up and toward the half-court line. Orofino able to get it there. Schneider drives, kicked out to Olive. Shot no good. Olive got the rebound. Going to get a foul against St. Mary's on the putback attempt. It looked like Barta was saying that was on him, but I'm not sure. Puts Aiden Olive to the free throw line. Or was that against Wyatt?
It was on Holmes. That's his third.
Aiden Olive makes the first free throw.
Holmes for Holmes, Tim.
Wyatt may not be in for the rest of this quarter. Sloper's going to check in. Olive for the tying shot on the way. It's good. Lumberjacks have seen their 10-point lead disappear. Actually, Gustav stays in. Aiden DePort goes out. Tie ball game 40-all with 2:30 to go in the third. Just when you thought that the momentum was really swinging in St. Mary's favor when Cochran gets called for that technical, who he hasn't been back in yet, but he's got 3 fouls also. Going to get Yearout kicking it out to Gustav for 3. It's good. Gustav from the corner. 43-40, Lumberjacks lead. Schneider with the ball, right wing. Getting the screen, step back 2. Shot won't go, rebound to Landon. Ball was deflected out of bounds by Orofino, I believe.
Yes, it was.
The St. Mary's will inbound. Again, that press from Orofino. Looks like it might be a man. It is a man press, isn't it?
Oh, it is.
Into Sloper. Sloper into the middle of the court, working it up. Gets it across the timeline fairly easily. He's going to drive it all the way. Shot is up, won't fall in for Sloper.
He was fouled on that.
Sloper rips the ball away. I'm going to say a rebound to Orofino and a steal by Sloper.
That was out of control there. Oh, and the reach.
Did they lose the ball? Did Orofino turn it over?
No, they shot. They were not in control with that shot at all.
Who had the rebound for St. Mary's?
That was Landon.
And then a foul on Orofino.
Number 3. That's his first.
.45-40. St. Mary's has stretched that lead back to 5. Sloper down the right side of the floor. Minute 32 to go. Going to get J.J. wide open. It's up and good.
Back up to 6 all of a sudden.
Xavier with the assist. St. Mary's back to the way. 3-pointer long for Orofino. Big rebound there by
Barta. Barta gets the rebound.
Barta ahead to Yearout. Yearout's first shot won't go. Got his own putback and made it.
10 straight points, Tim.
Again, St. Mary stretched it back. Cochran into the game. His shot won't go, but a blocking foul on Sloper.
He didn't get set in time.
I didn't see Cochran check back in. That'll send Cochran to the free throw line for the Maniacs. 50-40, back to a 10-point lead. Maniacs had it tied for a short time. St. Mary's picked it up a little bit.
They woke up again for the quarter.
That free throw is left short. Orofino has only made 2 free throws.
Cochran's really not happy with himself tonight. Or anybody else for that matter, it looks like, out there.
Second free throw on the way. That one is off the mark as well. Landon Holmes with the rebound. St. Mary's gets it down to a nice look. It's up and good. They had a little flip to Barta. Barta flipped it right back and Yearout from the corner for 3. There's a shot short by Hudson. Yearout with the rebound. St. Mary's going the other way, and what is that called?
Carry.
Turnover on Yearout.
I don't know about that, but it was right in front of the official, so I'm going to give the official the benefit of the doubt on that call.
13-point lead for St. Mary's, largest lead they've had of the game. Orofino has it, 40 seconds on the clock. Runia hands it off to Bonner. Bonner to the corner, 3 on the way. It's short. Rebound to Sloper. Sloper brings it the other way, picks it up, gets it over to Yearout. Shot clock is off, 22 seconds in the third quarter. St. Mary's up by 13. Yearout drives right side. Gets double teamed, finds Landon. Landon's going to go up strong, going to get fouled. Oh! Loudon Cochran just picked up his second technical. Was that foul against him too?
I don't know if it was, but I didn't think. And there's another one. He just
got another technical as he pushes Landon Holmes out of the way. Wow.
Is this the kid that you tell me scores 27 points the other day and he can't play in control. He's lost control.
He gets very hot-headed when things aren't going his way, from what I understand. And
it's not been going his way the whole night.
And you hate to see that for a kid, but he's just got himself kicked out of the game with that's his third technical of the night. And I'm not sure. I don't know if the first foul was even against him. The first foul I thought might have been against Hudson.
I thought it was on Hudson also, but he said something. They automatically got him in trouble.
Well, Cochran is a senior, and the only reason we know a little bit about him as far as
now, what's happening first is I think he's going to the line to shoot his 2 free throws from the foul.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have 4 technical free throws.
And the ball.
This could really just open the game up wide. I mean, big and wide here.
Oh, but you got to make the free throws. That's the only detriment to Landon. Cochran is a heck of an athlete. But in the basketball realm of things,
his head's not there.
He has always been known to be a little hot-headed, and you know what I mean? You can get under his skin sometimes. And if things aren't going his way.
Yeah, 4 more free throws to shoot here.
Landon makes that one. St. Mary's up by 15 now.
And I mean, just a minute ago, it was tied.
Oh, that one falls off the front of the rim. So that was 4 free throws by Landon. I think there's 2 more coming. And they're going to have Xavier shoot these 2. Lumberjacks up by 15 now. Xavier misses the first one. You really would love to make all 6 of those free throws, but
that's all right.
Next one on the way by Xavier. Oh! Then to top it all off, after all that was said and done, I don't know if... Now, I'm not going to say that Landon Holmes was totally innocent, but Cochran gave him a little shove afterwards as well. Lumberjacks with the ball, 9 seconds in the quarter, 55-40. It's a 15-point lead. Year Out has the ball. Going to pull up for the 3, offensive foul.
Calling Holmes for an illegal screen. He did take a step as Year Out was going by.
That is Landon's 3rd foul. 0.6 on the clock, and Orofino can't do nothing with it before the buzzer. And like you said, about a minute and a half ago, it was tied 40-40, and St. Mary's has gone on a 15-0 run to take a 15-point lead going into the 4th. And as far as tiebreakers, St. Mary's wants to keep that lead going up, I think. But we'll be back with the 4th period.
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oaks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
And we are back. And Clark, did you know that Trey Gibson signed?
I saw something about that.
He's going to be playing football for College of Idaho.
Very good. Congratulations to Trey.
Now we get to see who is going to be coming in to...
Yeah, Gustav in here.
I think the St. Mary's lineup, no, they do have some changes
Swallows.
There's no Jack
Younger
Farrell.
Holmes. Sloper.
St. Mary's will start, well, yeah, they get the possession because of that's still coming off of the Oh, no, it's not.
Change of possession at the end of the quarter. I mean, just the arrow.
So the Maniacs are without Cochran for this final period of play. St. Mary's has the ball up top. Swallows has the ball. He's looking, going to get it to Landon. Landon on the wing, looking inside to Sloper. Sloper gets that shot up and good, and counts the bucket and the foul. Both of the defenders overplayed him, ended up on the wrong side of him, and then trying to get back into position, fouled him. That foul looks like it goes against Olive. That is his third. Free throw in and out, just like the other free throws. Those ones wouldn't fall either. Aiden Olive with the rebound. Halfway in, popped back out. Going to get a spin by Bonner. Nice little move. Shot won't go. Fight for the rebound, though.
Olive
with the board.
Put it in.
Olive with the make. St. Mary's will inbound. Holmes hands it off to Sloper. Sloper loses the ball. Ball is still loose on the ground. The Maniacs end up turning it over, right?
Yes, we did.
Wyatt Holmes checks in for St. Mary's, trying to see who came out for him.
Gustav
came out.
No, he went out. That's right.
Sloper bringing it down the floor, all the way to the lane, hands it off to Swallows. Swallows with the easy bucket. 59-42, Lumberjacks with the lead. Bonner to the top to Schneider. Schneider thought about a three for a second, decides not to from the left side. Kicks it back out. Bonner for three. That's going to rattle home for Nick Bonner. Schneider the assist. 59-45. St. Mary's working down quickly. Another one put up by Swallows. That one rolls off the rim.
And he got the ball back thanks to JJ knocking it loose.
So JJ got a steal.
And Swallows the 2 points.
61-45. Shot up by the Maniacs. No good. Rebound was to Sloper, right?
Yes, it was Sloper and we called timeout, St. Mary's.
Lumberjacks take a full. Wow, the score, I haven't even looked at the scores, the points for St. Mary's in a while, Clark. Who do you think's leading in scoring? Well, they're actually tied right now.
Let me see. Has Swallows etched up into it?
He has, but it's not him.
So it's probably still Year Out.
Sloper and Year Out are tied with 18 right now.
There you go. I knew Sloper was having a great game tonight.
And Wyatt has 12. Swallows has 7. Gustav with a 3 and Landon Holmes with a 3. Like to see a little bit. Well, we haven't really gone that deep in the bench tonight, honestly.
No, they played about 7 players tonight. Maybe 8.
Yeah, we've had Sloper, Holmes, Year Out. Garcia has been in there. Gustav. 8 or 9. 61-45. Lumberjacks with a 16-point lead, if my quick math is correct.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a gold star for that one.
Woohoo! I'll put that on that's so I can earn a lollipop, right?
Well, why not? Why not?
6:16 to go. St. Mary's lead 61-45. Inbound pass. Deflected by Olive. That was close. I couldn't tell from my angle.
Oh, it was Olive.
St. Mary's will re-inbound. Into the back court. No, it's still the front court to Holmes. Let's Landon. Landon works it to the left side.
The 3 line out there halfway is the differential line for you, okay?
Yep, back up to Wyatt. Wyatt, now to the Swallows, looking into Year Out. Year Out, shot won't go in. Ball tipped around, going to be pulled down by the Maniacs. That was another good post-up. St. Mary's is really trying to work inside and draw fouls, I think, right now.
They've done a great job all night down below in the paint.
Going to get a foul. That's going to go against Landon. Not sure if it was a hand check or what, but Landon Holmes hacking at that ball.
And Jack Bart is coming back in.
Well, didn't get him in time. Shot up and short by Runia. Offensive rebound for Orofino. Yeah. Maniacs with the ball. Runia gets it into Olive. Olive's going to be fouled.
And he's going to get out now. That'll be his 5th foul.
Was that Landon?
I believe so. He's walking over here, knows it too.
It was Landon's 5th. So Landon will foul out with 3 points on the night. A lot of hustle this evening. He's played pretty well aside from the fouls. With Aiden Olive to the charity stripe. Makes that first free throw.
I like this Olive kid. He's sound.
He's just a sophomore too. He's a junior. Pretty solid player though.
Yes, he is.
Second free throw no good. Wyatt Holmes with the board.
Knocking Swallows down for it.
I think Holmes is going to have a double-double tonight. Going to get it to Year out in the corner. 3 on the way. I thought it was going to be good. The ball is loose. A foul on the rebound.
It's going to be on Sloper.
That is Sloper's second foul. I'd like to see Year out and Sloper both get to 20. Schneider brings it down for Orofino. Working on Year out. Trying to lose him. Little shake and bake.
Year out won't let him go.
Nope. Naranjo pulls up with a quick 3. Off the mark. Offensive board for Orofino. Down to the corner again. 3-pointer on the way. That one's off the glass by Schneider. The bank was open on that one.
You like that call, Tim?
Yeah, I guess. Sloper with the ball. St. Mary's needs to get it across the timeline. No 10-second violations. Up ahead to Year out. Year out to Wyatt. Wyatt, that shot's partially blocked.
Sloper with a rebound put in.
Sloper gets the putback. Going to get a shot the other way by Orofino. No good. Foul called on the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks, they've got some fouls to give, but they really need to. That's the 3rd on Sloper. And
4th team. I don't think we have any more fouls to give, Tim.
Well, yeah. Coach Chase doesn't want to see him fouling either.
I don't want to see free throws. The clock doesn't run during free throws.
Sends Schneider to the free throw line for the Maniacs. Makes that first one.
Nice smooth stroke on that one.
Schneider is just a sophomore. Orofino's a fairly young team in their rights. Orofino takes a timeout themselves. They've got about 3 seniors on their rosters. Several of their starters are sophomores, not unlike St. Mary's. And that timeout was taken by Orofino. It is a full timeout. About 4.5 to go. St. Mary's up by 13. Sloper is up to 20 now. Didn't I just say I wanted to see Sloper get 20?
I believe you did.
Look at that rebound stats for Wyatt. I'm not sure where oh, yeah. No, wait, that's field goals. Rebounds. Oh, Wyatt needs 2 more rebounds. Sloper needs 2 rebounds for a double-double also. Could have 2 double-doubles tonight if they get a couple more rebounds apiece.
You are just such a stat geek, Tim. Stat geek.
Well, the kids deserve the recognition when they're...
Oh, I have no complaints about that at all.
Orofino really hasn't had any subs since Cochran fouled out, have they? They haven't.
I don't recall seeing any real in and out.
Back to the free throw line to finish the second free throw. And that one is no good. Rebound to Year out. I don't know if St. Mary's made any subs. Oh, was it? It was.
Yeah.
Little travel there by Swallows. Ian Garcia going to come in for the Lumberjacks. Seth checks out.
He knows he did it, too.
Orofino with the ball in the backcourt. Schneider has it. Takes it across the right side of the floor. Going, hands it off to Naranjo. Now cross court. Couldn't get a clean pass down low to where they could catch and shoot. Instead, they go into Olive, and Olive puts it up and good. 63-52, a foul on Schneider. Second foul on Orofino. Second foul on Schneider here in the second foul in the fourth quarter. Oh, and that's the...
I don't know what that was, Tim. It was...
Well, he was trying to get it to Kean.
Yeah, I think they got crossed up on where that ball was supposed to go, because Kean did not go in that direction.
Inbound for the Maniacs. Down to the corner. Brunia working against Jack. Lose the ball for a second. Picks up his dribble. Nice. Almost a nice look there, but it's going to be a turnover. No steal, just a turnover, because that was just a bad pass. And another foul against Orofino, and I think that one goes against, no, not Naranjo. Naranjo thought it was against him, but I think it's 21.
It is his fourth.
63-52, it's an 11-point lead. Just in case they end up with a loss to Kellogg, St. Mary's, I think, needs to win by more than 12. Holmes has it, gets it to Year Out. Year Out, going to be fouled down here.
That's 21 again.
Yeah, that is Runia's fifth. He'll get the blocking foul. Runia will check out with 6 points. Number 2, Landon Hudson checks in for him. Fourth foul on Orofino. St. Mary's has 4 as well. Lumberjacks with the ball, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Barta has it, hands it off to Sloper. Sloper takes a look at the shot clock. Has plenty of time at the moment, picks up his dribble. Looking to get it off to somebody, gets it to Garcia. Garcia comes back in, gets it to Sloper. Sloper into the lane, shot won't fall.
I like Sloper's hustle. He followed that shot all the way in.
Going to get a quick jumper from the Maniacs. Shot won't go. Offensive rebound.
That was by Olive.
To Olive. And who made that bucket?
33. I think it was 33. No, it couldn't have been. It was 0.
63-54. Lumberjacks. Barta to... Oh, nice ball movement. Barta to Holmes. Holmes to Year Out.
That's an assist also, definitely.
Back to an 11-point lead, 65-54. Corner 3 from Naranjo, short. Offensive rebound.
By 4. Holmes with the rebound.
Shot missed by the Maniac. And Garcia brings it down. He's going to take a step. He travels.
Coach is not happy with that. He just wants to see his kids play right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. He emphasizes to them at practice that, you know, if you make a mistake or two when I put you in, you're going to get pulled out pretty quick.
Yep.
Orofino with a 3, off the mark, rebound to Year Out. St. Mary's brings it the other way. Gustav trapped against the sideline, trying to find an outlet. Oh.
Not the best pass in the world.
Gustav with the turnover. And now Gustav will come out. And nobody is safe from that coming out if you make a turnover or something, because as we know, Swallows had that travel. He came out. Little jump shot from the 0 of Bonner. It won't fall in. Rebound to Wyatt. Wyatt down the floor to Sloper. Sloper.
Come on, you got to protect the ball, guys.
Who laid that up and in?
That was
it Naranjo? I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
And who called the timeout?
That was timeout by Orofino.
Full timeout. We'll take it as well. 65-56, Lumberjacks lead. We'll be back.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garden shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds, located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds, a proud Lumberjack sports broadcast sponsor. Looking for a hard-working, reputable, licensed, and insured construction company in Benoit County? Need a remodel, pole barn, or deck? Whatever your construction needs may be, Colton Construction LLC is waiting for your call. 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC, licensed, insured, and ready to give you your free estimate today. Give them a call, 208-315-7333. That's 208-315-7333. Colton Construction LLC. Ask about their military discount.
And we are back. St. Mary's will inbound after the timeout. Orofino in a man press again. Get it to Barta. Barta's getting fouled. Is that on?
Could have been any three of them that were reaching in for that ball.
Yeah, are they fouling on purpose right now?
Oh, you better believe it.
That foul goes against number 3. I don't know if they have the players that they want. I don't know why you'd want to foul that early, though.
Well, it's only a minute 26, and you're still down by 9, Tim.
Barta's first free throw is good. It's actually his first bucket of the night. Oh, both JJ and Sloper both made it to 20 points. I didn't even realize that until now. It's Jack Barta's first bucket. Second free throw is good. Orofino will go down quickly and try to score quickly. I'll see if they try to foul again on St. Mary's next possession. Going to have the ball into Hudson. Back out, deep three from Bonner. That is good. Nice shot from Bonner. Orofino gets it up to Swallow. Swallows underneath the Barta. Barta up and good. 69-59. 3-pointer on the way again from Hudson. That is airballed. Goes out of bounds off of Orofino. St. Mary's will get the benefit of a team.
Oliver was really hustling to get that rebound.
rebound.
I really like this young man. He looks pretty good out there for Orofino.
54 seconds.
He is tired, though, Tim.
No, he comes out of the game, doesn't he?
He looks like he is tired. Great game by him, though.
They're going to foul Sloper. That is Naranjo, I believe. We'll put St. Mary's to the free throw line. 49 seconds on the clock. Everybody for Orofino stays back. Well, no, not everybody. Everybody for St. Mary's stays back.
Yes, Tim.
First free throw is good. 70-59. Lumberjacks' first 70-point game. They came close when we played Orofino in Orofino. That makes it an 11-point game. Second free throw is no good. Rebound to Orofino. Going to get it to a quick three on the way. That one is no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Orofino.
Number 2.
And a steal by Yearout. And Yearout lays it up in the air. Three-pointer by Orofino on the way. No good. Swallows gets fouled for going for the rebound.
I think the fans are making a request. And I didn't hear who it was.
Sounds like they're saying Kyle. Swallow to the free throw line. Getting Kyle Smith into the game. Free throw missed by Swallows. 24 seconds on the clock. And that free throw rolls in. Julian checks in, as does, 32, and Holmes comes out. Swallows came out. Oh, Barta. Okay, Jack Barta.
And one also came in blessed.
Yeah. Gonna get Snyder with a strike.
Few extra steps on that one, if you ask me.
A foul on Orofino. Snyder, fourth foul on him, putting Jack Barta to the free throw line. Again, St. Mary's, I think, well, maybe they don't need, I don't know what the we're only ahead by, what are we ahead by now?
12, Tim.
It is still 12. Okay.
Now 13.
I thought after that bucket it was less than 12. Now that's 13. As Brock Barta makes the first free throw. Both free throws rattle home for Brock. 18 seconds. Well, actually 14 seconds on the clock. Orofino with the ball. Schneider. Three-pointer. Off the mark. Ball tipped out. It's a year out. They're going to get it. Oh, couldn't get the pass cleanly to Julian. Couldn't get the bucket as a buzzer, but St. Mary's wins by 14, 75-61 over the Maniacs here tonight. Puts St. Mary's at 6-1 in league play, 11-6 overall. And I don't know if the point differential makes a difference, but if it does, St. Mary's could theoretically, if I'm right, lose to Kellogg and still be league champions. But we don't want to do that, do we, Clark?
No, we don't even need to speculate on that.
No. Anyway, 75-61. We'll take a break and come back and look at the stats, the final numbers here, which are pretty impressive for the Lumberjacks.
It's the kid in grade school who paints their face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in Idaho so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Cold weather is coming, and the Country Fair in St. Mary's has all the clothing to keep you warm outside. Insulated bibs and coveralls, fleece-lined pants, and Carhartt jeans, to name a few. Also hunting clothing and boots. So whether it's plowing the snow or playing in it, let the Country Fair in St. Mary's keep you warm all winter long. And don't forget, they still have a great selection of boots, hunting, and fashion clothing at the Timber Country as well. And thank you for shopping local. That's the Country Fair on Main Street in St. Mary's.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, but I'm telling you anyway. There's a resort in St. Mary's. Now, it's not a big fancy resort with a hotel and all that stuff, but it's a family fun resort, a place to take the family for a night of fun or a day of playing on the St. Mary's River. The Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's is a full arcade with lunch and dinner. Hidden Gym Resort also offers rentals of kayaks, paddleboards, and pedal boats in the summertime. I'm not finished yet. How about birthday party packages and bounce house rentals? I know, that's a lot, but there's still more. The Hidden Gym Resort also has a campground and private beach for campers and parties. To book your next party, call the Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's at 208-783-7306. That's 208-783-7306. Hidden Gym Resort in St. Mary's.
Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat, located next to Harvest Foods in St. Mary's. Open 24 hours, we have washers and dryers of all sizes to get your laundry done quickly. If you'd like to get your laundry done in less than 5 minutes, take advantage of our drop-off laundry service where we wash, dry, and fold it for you. While you do your laundry, be sure to take advantage of our touchless automatic car wash, which has that great undercarriage spray to get the grime off. Riverbend Car Wash and Laundromat can be found at riverbendbubbles.com or call 208-582-4844.
When your car's not running right, you want an honest mechanic that provides quality work at an affordable price. That can be tough, unless your dad owns a repair shop. But in St. Mary's, times have changed. You have Jim's Auto, and they treat every customer like family. Get everything from regular maintenance to major repairs done at Jim's Auto and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto doesn't just offer oil changes. They're a full-service shop. Jim's Auto can diagnose that check engine light, change your brakes, and fix your alignment. Ask about Jim's Auto's new Express Lane with same-day or next-day oil and tire services. And don't forget, Jim's Auto is an authorized Tire Pros dealer with nationwide warranty, service protection plan, and free roadside assistance. Jim's Auto and Tire Pros located at 69 Milwaukee Road, St. Mary's. Nellie's Kitchen at the River City Mall is your all-day breakfast headquarters. Well, almost. Nellie's Kitchen is open 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and serves nothing but breakfast all day long. Stop by Nellie's Kitchen today and try their breakfast sandwich, the Nellie, or have a fan favorite, the Slumgolian. Nellie's Kitchen is open Tuesday to Sunday, 7 to 1, and offers breakfast the entire time. Eat in or call in your order at 208-245-2223. That's 208-245-2223. Nellie's Kitchen located at the River City Mall in St. Mary's. Does your furry friend need a bath? Don't want to deal with the hassle and the mess from bathing your furry friend? Make an appointment with Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop today. Barks and Bubbles, located at 402 North 10th Street in St. Mary's, will have your furry friend looking and feeling like $1 million in no time. And guess what? No mess at home, no scratches, and no getting soaked from head to toe. Let Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop handle the work. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop also offers pet boarding. Call for an appointment today at 208-245-5755. That's 208-245-5755. Barks and Bubbles Groom Shop in St. Mary's. And we are back. I apologize. I was talking to Colin Scheel from the Gazette. 75-61, Lumberjacks with the win over the Maniacs here tonight. What a ball game it was. Hats off to the Maniacs. They played great. They ended up with one of their top players, though, fouling out late in the third. Loudon Cochran ended up with a technical earlier in the game. In the third, there was a foul call. I'm not sure if the foul was against him, but he got a little snippy with the official again. Picked up technical number 2, which would have removed him from the game regardless. But on his way off the court, he got caught giving a little shove to Landon Holmes and drew a second technical. So there was a free throws coming from a foul on a shot for Landon Holmes, and then there was the 2 technicals. St. Mary's got 6 free throws out of that. I don't remember how many we made, but that is the first time since I've been calling these games that I've, for one, seen 3 technicals in one game, but also something like that play out where there are 6 free throw shots as well. Try to get through this real quick. We got to go to Kendrick tomorrow. So the free throw shooting, St. Mary's 58% in the game, Orofino 40. Field goal percentage 49 for St. Mary's, 37 for the Maniacs. 3-point shooting, St. Mary's at 39, Orofino at 30. 2-point shooting, 52% for St. Mary's, 43% for the Maniacs. Rebounds, St. Mary's had 38, Orofino with 35. Assists, 11 for St. Mary's, 10 for Orofino. 15 turnovers for the Jacks, 12 turnovers for the Maniacs. 12 points off turnovers for St. Mary's, 15 points off turnovers for the Maniacs. What else do we got here? Steals, 8 for St. Mary's, 2 for the Orofino. And block shots, 3 for Orofino, 2 for St. Mary's. Scoring here for the Maniacs, leading scorer for them, 16 points to Schneider, 15 points to Olive, 10 points to Bonner, 8 points to Naranjo, 6 points to Runia. Cochran only ended up with 4 points. 2 points were unassigned because I gave them to the wrong guy. St. Mary's had 3 guys in double digits. Year Out had 22 points tonight.
for St. Mary's. And let's see, did he have 10 rebounds? Double-double for year out with the 22 points, 10 rebounds. Wyatt Holmes, 21 points, 10 rebounds, double-double for him. And Sloper finishes with 12 points, 8 rebounds for the Lumberjacks. Assists, what are our assist numbers? 3 for year out. He's the leading assister. He had 2 steals as well. Scoring from there down the line, we had 8 points for Swallows, 4 points for Jack Barta, 3 points for Gustav, 3 points for Landon Holmes, and 2 points for Brock Barta. And that's it for us tonight. St. Mary's with the win. We've got to go to Kendrick tomorrow, and that's kind of a big game as far as Max Preps is concerned. But the Lumberjacks get the bigger game tonight with the league win over Orofino. And I got to talk to Coach Chase and find out how things play out as far as if we happen to lose in Kellogg. In any case, that's going to do it for tonight from St. Mary's. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here tomorrow for some more Lumberjack basketball action.
You've been listening to another production of Lumberjack Sports on KOFE 1240 St. Mary's, your Lumberjack Sports Network. We thank you for tuning in and hope you enjoyed the broadcast. We also want to thank our Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsors and hope you'll do the same. Without them, these broadcasts wouldn't be possible. Until next time, same as always, go Lumberjacks!